I think we should make a start. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the third meeting of the second branch meeting year 2020. All right. Thank you, everyone, for attending this online meeting. All right, Mr. Secretary, is there any apologies for absence?
Yes, Miss. Mr. Abu Bakar cannot attend because he is underlying his hip surgery today. Other than that, Miss Farhana couldn't attend because she has influenza infection A this week.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Our objective today is to discuss regarding the opening of second branch meeting, opening second branch. Now I will read today's agenda. Is there anyone missing? Mr. ALIF HAIKAL. All right. Okay. Now I read today's agenda. There are 5 items on the agenda. The meeting will start with a briefing regarding location of the second branch, which will be presented by Mr. ALIF HAIKAL. And Mr. ALIF HAIKAL, I can see your screen, nor your voice. Please come back if your connection is stable. All right. And the second, then the presentation will be about the budget for the second location, which will be presented by Mr. NAIM. And after that, Mr. AMERULDDIN will be presented regarding the human resources for the second branch. And lastly, Office Interior Design and Marketing Promotion for second branch will be presented by Mr. FARIS. All right, members, please read the previous minutes that has been emailed by Mr. Secretary to everyone. Please inform if any corrections needed. All right, every member please correct an error in table 3 where the total sum 1 billion ringgit should be read as 1 million ringgit. If there is no other correction, I need someone to confirm the previous minutes of meeting. Yes, Mr. ARRASH.
Is ALIF HAIKAL available?
I don't know. Is his connection is disconnect or what? I can see him. Yeah, he's back.
Okay, he just joined.
Welcome, Mr. ALIF HAIKAL.
Yeah, welcome.
Good morning, Mr. ALIF HAIKAL.
Yeah. Is your connection stable back? Correct. So we are now is reading the previous minutes meeting. So I have corrected at the table 3. So is there's no other correction? I would like someone to confirm the previous minutes of meeting, please.
I, Mr. ALIF HAIKAL, confirm the previous minute of meeting.
All right, thank you. Any second?
I, Mr. NAIM, second the previous meeting.
All right, thank you. There will be 5 minutes allocated for each item. Otherwise, we never get through. Let's make sure we finish by 11:30 AM. All right. Okay, is there any matters rising?
As far as I'm concerned, there's only one matter arising, Ms. Chairperson.
Yeah.
Our third-party service Secure Your House Sdn Bhd has compiled a list of potential companies to cooperate with House Shifter Sdn Bhd as soon as the second branch is ready to operate. They will email the list to me by tomorrow. The list will be discussed on the morning, on the next meeting, which scheduled on late March or earlier April.
All right, thank you, Mr. Secretary. Let's start with the first agenda. I pass to the person in charge for the location of second branch, Mr. ALIF HAIKAL.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairperson. In January 2020, Marketing and IT Department made a survey and research based on website traffic statistics and market intelligence regarding the demand of our services to the other area. The respondents are our clients, potential clients who reach the company through the website, and the university students around Selangor. The survey is open for a month. Most of the respondents are demanding our services in Subang, Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya, and Ilai.
All right, thank you, Mr. Al-Haikal. Have you located the suitable building for the second branch?
Yes, indeed, Ms. Chairperson. As the people demand the place in Subang, an office building located in Sabang Taman Perindustrian Subang with a rent of 17,720 ringgits, located at Lot 808, Jalan Subang 5, Taman Perindustrian Subang 47610 Selangor. Meanwhile, for Kuala Lumpur, we propose a building located in TTDI. The sale is around 1,058,400 ringgits at Oval Damansara, Jalan Damansara, Taman Tun Dr. Ismail, 60000 Kuala Lumpur. For the Putrajaya, the building located in Precinct 15 with a rent of 25,000 at Nadi 15, Jalan Diplomatic, Precinct 15, Putrajaya. And for...
Excuse me, Mr. Haikal. In my opinion, I think we don't need to open the second branch that too near with the first branch. From here to Putrajaya, it just took 15 minutes. We should expand it further. Nilai Street is also near from us.
Yes, I agree with Mr. AMERUL NAJWAN. Moreover, the objective to open the second branch is expanding our service to other potential clients. So they're easy to reach us and we easy to reach them.
All right, I agree. Maybe we can focus further, maybe Subang or TTDI. At least Subang is twice the distance from the Sepang itself.
I'm pretty sure our working crew in HQ can manage to cover the Putrajaya and Nilai for now if we have enough workers.
We will discuss more in increasing our HQ staff in the other meeting, Mr. Naim.
Don't worry, Mr. Naim. We'll reschedule a meeting regarding increasing the HQ staff, also with human resources staff, and hold an interview before the end of the first quarter of 2020. Mr. Secretary, please take note about this. Thank you.
Duly noted, Ms. Chairperson.
Well, then we can sort it out for Subang and TTDI.
Mr. Naim, as the accountant analysis for this company, care to share your between this location, Subang and TTDI?
So, members of meeting, I'm glad we managed to narrow into 2 locations. Department of Finance has been analysed the location and recommended Subang as the second branch, while Kuala Lumpur should be the third branch in the future. The analysis stated that Subang is nearer with the housing area rather than Kuala Lumpur, and the staff can approach the client easier. Also, the second branch can cover the area of Shah Alam and Puchong based on demand.
I think targeting Subang first is a great idea. Likewise, we opened the HQ in here to cater the demand of MIAT Sepang students and airport workers. We may target the same clients too.
Yes, Mr. Secretary, I agree. Kuala Lumpur may seem extravagant, exclusive, and look more corporate if you have branch there, but it makes us harder to reach our potential clients. Maybe for the third branch, we can focus in the new aspect, and so thus we can open a new branch at Kuala Lumpur.
Right.
Agree, Ms. Chairperson.
I'm sorry, Mr. Al-Haikal. You said just now that the company will run the building, while in KL is a sale building. Thus, buying the building will be more profitable in long term. Can you explain more?
Well, the reason my department picked the rent building in Subang while a sale building in Kuala Lumpur is because the building in Subang is twice larger than the HQ. So if the company wants to buy it, the sale of the building is almost 3 million. I know the company is able to afford it, but with the unreliable situation nowadays, it's safer to rent before buying it. Buying building in KL is a great investment in the future for our company rather than renting in Kuala Lumpur, as the price of property is always increasing. But don't worry, I will consult further with the realtor and our company's lawyer, Mr. Shukri and Mr. Lim tomorrow. Maybe they can recommend a nice price for Subang building. Thank you for asking, Mr. Faris.
Right, well then looks like all of us agree with the Subang as the second branch location. Mr. Al-Haikal, is there anything you want to add more?
No, Ms. Jefferson.
All right, thank you, Mr. Al-Haikal. I think that takes care of the first item. Let's move on to the item, Mr. Naim. Please proceed with the budget allocation on the second branch.
All right. Okay, Ms. Chairperson. So, good evening, members. For the second branch, the estimated cost for legal Utilities, workers and loans are 1.284 ringgit million per year. As last year, we managed to gain 1 million ringgit profit with the existence of second branch by the end of March 2020. The profit of house shifter Sendirian Berhad is expected to increase by 200% in 2022. And the availability of new housing properties are expected at the end of the year. It will be great opportunity for us.
Any reports regarding finance situation related to the location chosen?
Yes, Ms. Chairperson. As the finance department run a risk management evaluation, this year is a great year to start with a second branch. Although with the unexpected disease and virus raised around the world, this company will manage to recover as we mostly provide our services to Malaysian citizens only. And just practicing good hygiene as recommended by Ministry of Health and World Health Organization when meeting with clients. Sorry.
Very true, very true.
Yep, true that, even.
Okay, and regarding Mr. Afiq question, buying will save a lot more, but with that 3 million ringgit value and no monthly maintenance, it is too risky because the location is a new playing field for the company. With renting, the maintenance fee is included and amount per year for second branch is lesser than buying the building because renting is a lot of saving for the earlier phase. And the finance department will run the risk management next year, and yours truly, me, will inform when is the right time to buy the building or continue renting it.
Excuse me, Mr. Naim, care to explain more that allocated budget?
Okay, Mr. Najwan. The finance department has allocated RM 18,000 per month for renting building costs, utilities including electricity, Wi-Fi and other maintenance will cost 5,000 ringgit per month. And the second branch staff monthly salary budget is estimated RM 80,000 and 4,000 ringgit for legal documentation and insurance.
Okay, is there anything you would like to add or report more, Mr. Naim?
No, Ms. Chairperson, I rest my case. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Naim. So all of us agreed with the allocated budget for the second branch, which is 1.284 million ringgit per year. We move on to the third agenda, human resources for the second branch by Mr. NAJWAN.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Chairperson. Human Resources has advertised the job vacancy for the second branch. The advertisement is advertised for a month through various media, social media, website and newspaper. 20 job posts are available. The candidates can apply through company's website. 1,500 applicants apply for the job from 21st February to 25 February. Human Resources Department held the interview for the eligible applicants. 20 job posts have been filled and ready to work there.
Great. Thank you, Mr. NAJWAN. Do any HQ staff will be transferred there for supervision?
There are 3 staffs that applied to be transferred to the second branch. Most of their reason is the second branch is nearer from their home, and the other reason is they want to expand their career.
Okay, Mr. NAJWAN, can you email me the name of these 3 staff? I would like to interview them by next week, maybe for the senior manager and managers at the second branch.
Alright, Ms. Chairperson, I'll email it right away.
Excuse me, Mr. AMERUL NAJWAN. Is 3 staffs from the HQ is sufficient for managing and supervising the second branch? In my opinion, at least 3 staffs from different departments should be promoted to be sent to the second branch, leading effectively the each department like here.
Yes, I agree with this strategy. Every chief department, please take note, send an email to me and Mr. NAJWAN for a list of staff, eligible staff who have experience in handling to handle the second branch. Please do not be biased or anything. Just value every of your co-workers and colleagues by their working experience and their abilities. Mr. NAJWAN and I will discuss more on transferring the HQ staff to the second branch. So, I'm still Rajan, when all of the new workers will start working?
For now, they will work from the HQ for 2 months to give more experience and learn the surrounding while the second branch is in process. All of them will report themselves on 15th of April. I hope Ms. Chairperson could come on that morning to give an introduction or speech for our new second branch team.
Alright, yes, I would like to know them better. Make an introduction meeting at the conference room 1 with them, please.
Noted, Ms. Chairperson.
Alright, thank you.
Noted.
Alright, in conclusion for the third agenda, 20 new staff have been ready for the second branch. The experienced HQ staff from every department will be transferred to the second branch for more efficient management there. Alright, next, Mr. FARIS. The members would like to hear your briefing about the interior design for second branch, please.
Thank you, Ms. Chairperson. Call price for interior designing the second branch has been done on 7th of February 2020 and closed on 14th February with the budget around 30,000. Jana Design Sdn Bhd won the call price and agree with the budget RM 30,000. The interior designing will take place from 15 April 2020 and until 15 May 2020. Jana Design Sdn Bhd email a few design and concept for us to view today. Please take a look in the document respectively.
The first one looks good. Open space looks more trendy and open. Everyone can work together.
Sorry for interfering, Mr. ALIF HAIKAL, but it looks too open space. It is good if we want to hold a meeting, but working like this might make some of the workers feel insecure or no privacy. For me, the usual cubicle workspace is enough. It saves more money.
I think open space will save more. We don't need to pay for the cubicle, just working tables.
I feel the staff will appreciate more with this bean bags at the staff's pantry.
Yes, I like it too. The comfy.
The break room with the bean bags is a great idea. Yeah.
Okay, members decide that beanbag is a yes, but cubicle or non cubicle is still a question.
Mr. FARIS, how about combining the design, providing the open space for interns and new workers, so it will give more perspective to them, so they can know each other as a team. Moreover, staff can consult with the clients at the open space too. Alright, for the cubicles and room, can be used for suitable for experienced staff that are working through the online or online consultation with the clients. How about that?
I agree with Ms. Chairperson.
Yeah, me too. I agree with that.
Alright, Ms. Chairperson, I will consult the ideas for the Jana Design Sdn Bhd interior designer, Mr. Hans. Is there any recommendation, members?
I think the design is sufficient for now. At least the design is more up to date and hipster than our usual beloved HQ building. Okay, great. So all of us agree with the combination of the open space concept for interns and cubicles for managers and the more expertise. Also the beanbags at the office pantry. Alright, Mr. FARIS, let's continue with the last agenda, the promotion for the second branch.
The Department of Marketing currently spreading the word regarding the second branch through clients' email, subscription, promotion in every property fair, and social media by online advertisement. The third-party service also promoting the second branch by spreading the referral code. The referral code would like a win-win situation where the code will help the third-party company to extend the contract with house shifters in neighborhood to cooperate with the third-party company in the future.
Okay, in my opinion, client also should have their own referral code so that they can recommend house shifts in neighborhood to their families, relatives, and acquaintances. We can reward them with a token of appreciation, like year-end appreciation dinner at the end of the year, if a potential client use their code when using our company service.
May I add my idea, Mr. Faris?
Sure.
I think as soon as the second branch is open, the company should offer a 20% for every service available by house shifter Sendirian Berhad. A business card with a 50% code when using third-party referral code is also a good idea to introduce their company and house shifter Sendirian Berhad. It's like killing two birds with a stone.
Great idea. Thank you, Mr. Naim.
All right.
Welcome.
Thank you. For marketing promotion, advertisement, referral program, and discounts will be sufficient for now to promote the second branch. All right. Okay. Before we close today's meeting, let's me just summarize the main points. All of us agree the second branch location will be located in Subang Industrial Park. The budget allocated is 1.284 million ringgit per year for the second branch. Staffs for the second branch are 20 new staff and a few HQ staff will be transferred there too for efficiency management. The interior design for the second branch office will be done by Jana Designs near Berhad. The interior design will be more open space concept plus cubicle. For the managers, the promotion for second branch will be through advertisement, referral program, and discount incentive. So lastly, is there any other matters rising, Mr. Secretary?
Only one, Ms. Chairperson. Please be aware that a briefing will be done to every department regarding the second branch opening. The date and time for the briefing is different for every department. Thus, I will email the internal memo to the Chief of Department. I hope everyone would give a great cooperation to attend for the briefing.
All right, thank you, Mr. Secretary. All right, it looks as though we have covered the main items for today. So the next meeting will be on Monday, 6th of April 2020 via Zoom cloud meeting. All right, members, I declare the opening of second branch meeting number 3 year 2020 is adjourned. Thank you, members, for attending the meeting and have a nice day. Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.